Good evening, everyone. This is my Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. How you doing? I don't know if you caught my 360-degree POTA activation today. I was doing, what is it? Not POTA. I was doing, let's turn my sign on. Gotta look cool. Oh, yeah, woo! I love that sign. Anyway, I was at a park, and it was right at the time the 17-meter net started. So I started doing it, and I don't know what happened. I ended it, but it never ended. I got home from the park, and it was still showing that I was streaming live. I'm like, well, that's weird. The camera's shut off in the back of my car. How does that happen? Anyway, tonight we have massive satellite activity going on right now. I'll give you a look at the screen. You could see we have RS-44 is right here. It's rising now. It's going up to 49.82 degrees. After that is AO7, and the B channel is usually what I go on, but it's been a pain in the butt. PO101 is only going to have a 1.5 degree pass. SO50 is only going to be 15 degrees. However, after that comes the ISS, and then RS-44, and then after RS-44 is IO-117, which I have figured out. I am making QSOs on IO-17. I don't know if they're all going to get confirmed, but I'm trying. I still don't hear anything on RS-44. It's 30 degrees up already, 27 degrees. Let's see if I can call CQ. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Yeah, no return of my voice yet. So either A, it's not in range, or B, it's not on. That's a possibility. We have acquisition of signal on IO-117 in exactly 21 minutes and 11, at 21:11 Zulu. That can't be right because it's 22:20 Zulu right now. I don't hear anything yet. Let's try that. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. All right, I see something coming back on the waterfall there. Not much, but it is coming back, so that's a good sign. Get a good look at my messy ham shack. My project for 2024, preferably the winter of 2024, is going to be to redo my ham shack. This was all put together piecemeal as I was getting into new things. So I made the mistaken idea of getting glass desks. That's not a good idea. I have a feeling if I dropped a penny on this desk right now, the whole thing would shatter. I got 2 monitors on it, 2 radios, a speaker, a SWR meter. And I noted, although I situate it so it's over the supports. So hopefully it's not going to break the glass. And then we have a corner desk over here on my left. I could show you that. It's right over there. That's a corner desk that's also glass. Not a smart idea, but who knew? I didn't know when I got into this what I was going to be needing or using. It blew my mind how much stuff was out there. So now I have 1 radio. Here's some idiot whistling. KO4PDI, I hear you whistle. Come back. All right, you're still in the mud. Wait till it gets a little higher. We'll try again. KO4PDI. N2 FYA, KO4PDI. Good evening, John. How you doing? Hey, John, you go back to my YouTube channel. You can watch this. I'm streaming live right now. N2FYA, I've been talking to him since I got on satellites. It's getting closer to you. You're starting to come up in volume a little bit. You're about a 5.2, 5.2. And there's some stupid little chirping going on. I never heard that before. I hope this looks good on YouTube. What the hell is that? I see some other singers. John, I'm going to tune around and see if I can get some more QSOs. Have a good night. 73.
Okay, have a good night over there. Thanks for the comeback there, Mike. We'll catch you later. KO4PDI and N2FYA.
QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Papa Lima Lima. Kilo 2 Papa Lima Lima, over.
Kilo 2 Papa Lima Lima. KO4PDI. I got you again, Gary.
Hey, good. Hello, good evening. Yeah, we worked multiple times here in the last couple days. How's it going? And you're on multiple satellites, is that right, over?
Oh yeah, I try to get on a lot of different satellites. I'm going to be trying IO-117 again at 8:21 this evening.
Roger. Yeah, I've never tried the green cube. I'm not sure what all that QRM is, but I've never tried the green cube. It's just a matter of time, over.
Yeah, it took me a little while to figure it out, but N2MTM helped me out. He's down in Fort Myers, Florida, and he talked me through it, and we got it working.
All right, good deal. All right, I'll reach out to you. What radio are you running?
I'm using an ICOM 9700 with a pair of Yaesu rotors and preamps on both antennas.
For several months, and I think it's time to try and do it. But I'm sure there'll be incentives that I'll reach out to.
Yeah, well, if you look up the video by Frank Garofalo from CSN Technologies, he did a really good video on it. Gives you links on what software to download. It's all free, and it's a lot of fun.
All right, I got that. Yeah, I think I had seen a reference to that, so I'll look that up tonight.
All right, man. Have a great night. Good talking to you again. Get into FYA while he's out there.
All right, I will. Yeah. I know him very well. He was one of my very first contacts. 73.
73. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Something Lima Hotel, I heard. I think you're on the wrong sideband. It's supposed to be on upper sideband on your receive. Yeah, you're stepping on other people. I can't understand what you're saying because you're in the wrong place. That's all right. Try again. Follow my YouTube channel. I'll help you out. Let's get a spare frequency here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India calling CQ Satellite, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite. We are not going to have this bird much longer because this is already starting to come down and there's some sort of interference I'm hearing. I really wish I knew what that was. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, CQ Satellite. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, CQ Satellite. KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, CQ Satellite. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, CQ Satellite. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite. Yeah, we're losing this bird now. You can see how low it is on the horizon. If you look up here, it's already going below 30 degrees. When it was to the south of me, I couldn't get it at 27 degrees, and now I'm looking at trees. So yeah, let's lower the volume of that. All right, let's breathe. Okay, so yeah, you heard me talking to Kilo 2 Papa Lima Lima there. He wants to get started in the green cube, which is IO117. IO117 is just a packet radio and what is it? Packet radio repeater. So you send up packets and it sends you packets back. I will work on rearranging my screen. Let me see. What do we got coming up next? AO7. Yeah, that IO117 pass isn't until 8:21, so I'm not going to stay on the air until that happens. What I might do is go off, rearrange my desktop and everything, and then go back to that. And then you could follow me. That comes on at, what did I say, 8:21, so about 8:15 or so, I'll get back on here streaming live. Maybe. I don't know. I might be in bed by then. Oh, anyway. Yeah, that was... Well, we made two contacts on there. We got Tom up in Connecticut, and we got Kilo Papa 2 Lima Lima, who is Gary, who's in Virginia. Gary just started out on satellites. I was his first contact on satellite, and that was really good. So we got like a bond now because I was his first contact. I don't remember who my first contact was on AO91. That was the first. That was the first satellite contacts I made, but Gary is. Here, I'll show you his screen. Oh, wrong one. That's the screen for IO117. Ah, why is my throat getting all congested? I feel fine. Yeah, if you look at the screen now, there's a picture of Gary up in Virginia, and it was really cool to talk to him. Nice little setup that he's got. Looks like he's got pretty similar setup to me as far as Yaesu rotor, 9700, 7300. Very nice. That looks very much like my desk, except his is neat and mine's a mess. It was funny. My good buddy Tim, who's watching on YouTube, by the way. If you chat on YouTube, I can see it. So if you look at the YouTube chat, I'm going to type test right now and hit enter, and look at that. I can make it pop up on the screen too. Did it pop up? No, it didn't, because I don't have. Oh, I do have it there. Where do I have it set up? Oh, I gotta. It's at the top of the screen. Oh, there it is. Why don't I see my chat? There it is. All right, now you see the chat. Oh, technology. Someday I'll walk you guys through what it takes to get this on the air. I have a camera there. I have a camera on my radio. I got a camera up on the wall behind me. And I can also feed the geochron in here anytime I want, which you see it right under me on the main screen there. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, if you want to chat with me, feel free to chat. You could see, here's the pass, the IO117 pass is, there's another ISS pass at 7:30. And I won't be able to do that because I got to get on a net. But the one at 8:14 or 8:21, the IO117, you could look at where this thing is going to pass. You can see it right here. It's almost directly overhead. That means I will have this, it's going to rise at 8:21, and it's not going to set until 9:37. Can you believe that? That's over an hour. I can do QSOs with digital packets with that. So usually the first 5 or 6 minutes you can't get it, and the last 5 or 6 minutes you can't get it. So you're talking an hour. So yeah, that'll be really good when we get to do that. I may record it and then play it back for you tomorrow. I'll edit it and upload it. What did you think of the 360-degree camera that I streamed with earlier today? Was that pretty cool? That was at the park. It was such a beautiful park. I wanted everybody to see it. So that's why I did that. Is there any situations that you guys would love me to tackle for you and on this channel? Is there a radio you want me to look at? Is there a technique you want to learn? I love doing antennas. I got a bunch of different antennas and I love showing them to people. I'll never forget when I got the Gable antenna that Bob, the HOA Ham, did a bunch of videos on it, to the point where the company actually improved the original antenna to make it more suitable for ham radio guys. And I've used that, and I'll never forget, it was field day, winter field day last year. I was with the St. Augustine Amateur Radio Society, and I'm a member there too. And I showed them that antenna, and I showed them me hooking it up and me tuning it with my rig expert to show that I can get the bands, within a reasonable amount of SWR. I think I had it down to 1.2 to 1.5 on a whole band. Plugged that thing into my radio, and within 2 minutes, I made 2 contacts in Maine from Florida. And everybody was smacking their head like they could not believe that stupid little antenna did that well. I love it. So now I'm using that Mad Dog coil that I got from Australia. You can go watch my video on that. That coil is amazing. I stayed on 17 meters all day today. I did the 17-meter activity net, which you got to watch with a 360-degree view. You can go back to my live feed and see that one. Over an hour I was on. I think it was over an hour. It was almost an hour if it wasn't over an hour. And then I turned that off, and then I started doing Parks on the Air, and I ended up with, I think I had 13 or 14 contacts. Spain and the Netherlands. I'm sorry, the Spain and Switzerland. Sweden, I got. Spain and Sweden, across the Atlantic, north of me. I got both of them. And then I got a bunch of people all over the United States. I find that I make it to about the Great Plains, and that's it most of the time. Satellites, I get the West Coast a lot, but over the air, I'm not really getting the West Coast that much. But hey, I just change antennas. I'll use my Buddy Pole Deluxe on the longer mast and use it that way. So there's all kinds of things you can do. You're not stuck to one thing. Now, if you got a budget and you can't afford it, that totally makes sense. Great used equipment on the market. Speaking of great used equipment, I'll have a pair of egg beaters and a cross arm for sale at the Melbourne Ham Fest, which isn't this weekend, it's next weekend. So next weekend, you want to use my antennas, I greatly appreciate it. If you want to come by them, I'll be in Melbourne, Florida for the Melbourne Ham Fest. Also, what else is coming? Oh, this weekend in Flagler County, they have the Creekside Festival, which is bluegrass singers and bands and stuff like that, and vendors, food trucks galore over at Princess Place Preserve, which is my favorite park to activate. Speaking of activating parks, they're going to open up, it's not yet, they're going to open up new parks. So I am going to work to try to get Princess Place Preserve its own identity as a park, as opposed to just Pelsier Creek State Conservation Area. I want to get Princess Place to be a different park. That would make it a twofer, because you'd be within Pelsier Creek State Conservation Area, and you'd be in Princess Place Preserve, which is the park it's not all of Pelsier Creek Conservation Area, but part of it is Princess Place Preserve. So I'm going to try to get that one activated as a park. Boy, nobody's coming on tonight. Nobody's got any questions. All right, no problem. SO50 is coming up about 20 minutes, but I'm not going to be here. I'm going to jump on the Zombie Alert Net, which is part of Wires X. You can look that up, the Zombie Alert Net. It's a net for guys up in Michigan, and I get on there every week, and they also get on our net every week. So I love that. I love that I'm making friends in other states on a regular basis. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, hey guys, I don't think anything else is going on here tonight. So I'm going to bid you have a great evening. I'm not going to go live again tonight, but I may record that IL-117 pass just so I can have it recorded so you can see kind of how it works. And if I ever make an instructional video on working the green cube, I'll probably include some of this video in that. So on that note, I'm going to say good evening and be well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me. Like and subscribe. Follow my discounts. We got Ham Radio Prep. Get 20% off using the code HAMFUN. Want to buy coax? Get 10% off using my code ABR10 HAMFUN. A Alpha Bravo Radio 10 Hotel Alpha Mike Foxtrot Uniform November. Did that pretty good, considering I've only been a ham 2 years. Anyway, ABR10 Ham Fun. That's the code. Get 10% off your purchase. EMP Shield also. EMP Shield is to protect your house in case of an electromagnetic pulse or power surge from the power company. Another place you can get a discount. Look in the recorded videos I do has all the information on where to go for these discounts and how to get them. So make sure you go there. And soon I will be opening up an Amazon store. Yeah, you heard me. People always ask me, where'd you get that Anderson Power Pole plug for your Go box? Where did you get this? Where'd you get that? Well, now I can just send you to a page with links and you can pick up whatever you want. And I think I make 29 cents if you buy $100 worth of stuff. It ain't much. It's peanuts. I've had this Amazon code since I was a photographer 20 years ago. So it still works. So I'm going to start setting up links for that, and I'll be putting them out on my webpage and put them in the comments of the videos. And it's a lot of work to build up a YouTube channel, and I'm working on it. I'm very new. I am extremely new at this. I thank T.O. for helping me out. I thank Greg T.O. is KM9G. Greg K6EGG has also helped me out with setting up the microphones with the radios and walking me through that process and telling me what works and what doesn't work. So thank you, Greg. Thank you, T.O. Steve. T.O. his name is actually Steve. He was great. He invited me to a supporters Zoom meeting last night, which was a lot of fun. It was good to be with all these guys and hear what they have to say and their experiences and stuff like that. So we're trying to build a community here. The more the merrier. If you got to take your test and you're in the northern Florida area, let me know. We have people that you can get your test for free. You don't have to pay anything for it. To get your license, you'll have to pay $35 if you don't have a license. But to upgrade, it's free. So get in touch with me if you're in the northern Florida area. We'll work on getting you a VE section. I have to have another one anyway because I have not passed my extra yet, and I'm still working on that. So wish me luck. On that note, I think I'm done pontificating now. Have a great night. KO4PDI, I'll be clear, 73.